Hello, everyone. Welcome back to the channel. John Owen talks about sports and movies. Thank you for checking out today's video. I always appreciate the support, and let's get into it. So, with the 2022 NBA draft approaching this week, there has been a lot of debate and discourse about who should go number one between Jabari Smith, Chet Holmgren, and Paolo Banchero. So, today's video, we are going to talk about the battle to be the best. Who should go number one between these three prospects? Make sure you guys like, comment, and subscribe so you never miss out on any of the fun. And leave your thoughts on who you should believe or who you believe should go number one. I have found the debate between the three prospects to be very, very interesting. There's no clear cut like we've had in the last couple of years, whether it be um, Cade Cunningham or LeAngelo Ball or Ant before him, stuff like that. I really think all three of these guys, you would be super comfortable taking number one. I really, really do think that. Um, I have watched these guys play a lot because they're always on TV. They played on super good teams, so I've watched a lot of Jabari Smith, Chet Holmgren, Paolo Banchero. Like I've seen these guys. I know their games really well. Um, so I'm just going to talk about each of them individually first, pros, cons, stuff like that, and then I will get into who I believe you should go number one. So with Jabari Smith, as a 6'10 power forward center type guy with absolute elite shooting, ball handling skills, um, and decent rim protection. Jabari Smith has a lot of potential and would fit in super well with a lot of teams and what they need, especially as someone who's a non-ball dominant scorer. Jabari Smith does not need to handle the ball in order to be a productive scorer on the offensive end, which is really, really nice if you're, a team who's already got maybe a dominant guard or another young star. You can slide Jabari Smith in next to him, and you're ready to go. He's ready to go. Um, I think though that Jabari Smith also has probably the lowest ceiling out of these three. And so, maybe at number one, that might be a reason not to take him. And I don't think he's like a great defender. He offers some rim protection, but I think that might have come from the fact that Walker Kessler was also there, who was an elite rim protector. So Jabari could just kind of be like a decent rim protector and like be okay. Um, but I think offensively, to be that size, able to shoot the ball that well, screams like a Kevin Durant type person. You know what I'm saying? Not that I think he's as good as KD coming out, but that type of archetype, that's kind of what Jabari Smith screams to me. Chet, I think Chet's got out of these three, I think Chet's got the highest ceiling, but he's also got the lowest floor. Um, if Chet can come in and bulk up and stay healthy and do all the things he can do, Chet's going to be the best big man in the league one day. Uh, great rim protection. 100% great rim protector. He can shoot the ball, handle the ball, pass the ball, score on all three levels. Chet's potential is huge. Chet's got so much talent. The only thing that scares me about Chet is he's really skinny, and I'm worried about his ability to defend on the ball in the post, and honestly, just his health. I honestly think Chet can contribute to the NBA even if he's a negative post defender, as long as he can stay healthy. But to be that big and that lean, that's you're gonna get bet up pretty easily. Like not that anyone in the world can guard Joel Embiid, but Chet will not be able to stop Joel Embiid 1-on-1. Like there's no way. He has no shot. But even against like an average NBA center who's just so much bigger than him, Chet's gonna struggle with guarding them at this weight. Now Chet comes in and bulks up. Chet's going to be great. Chet's going to be absolutely fantastic, and he's going to run away, and we're going to look stupid for all doubting him. But we haven't seen too many guys bulk up. Sometimes you either just have it or you don't. I'm a victim of that myself. I tried to bulk up at one point, and I just couldn't, And now, clearly, Chet is going to be an NBA athlete with access to NBA resources. But he scares me a lot just because I just haven't seen him do the bulk. I don't doubt he has the work ethic to bulk up. I'm not doubting Chet's intangibles. I'm just saying, like, physically, I don't know how possible it is for him to bulk up enough to the point where it would ease my on-ball post-defending woes and just his overall health. Just being that frail is not good for, or it's not helpful to be healthy in the NBA. It's already hard to be healthy in the league, but to be that frail at that size would really be a detriment to his ability to stay healthy. So if Chet can bulk up and figure that out, Chet's gonna be the best player in this draft. He's gonna be one of the best players in the league, and he's gonna have a lot of success in the NBA. Now, if you look at Paolo Banchero, I think out of the three of them, he is the safest. I think he's got a higher floor than, or he's got the highest floor out of all of them, but he's also got a higher ceiling than Jabari. So, I think he's, in my personal opinion, I would go Chet 1, Paolo 2, Jabari 3. If you want to flip Paolo and Chet, I could see it, but I think Jabari is pretty much firmly third. But Paolo Banchero, also another 6'10 scoring forward, can score on all three levels. I think his three-point shot is going to get better. I think he plays a lot like Carmelo Anthony, who's just an elite scorer, one of the best our game has ever seen. I really think Paolo can be an elite NBA scorer. I think as long as he tries enough on defense, he'll be at least an average defender. His effort at times was a little low at Duke, defensively a little bit. But I think he's definitely got the tools to be an average to above average defender. So as long as he puts in the effort on the defensive end, um, I don't. I think he'll be okay. I don't think he can be like a Luka type. Where he you give him so, or let me raise that. If you give him like a Luka type role where you ask him to carry so much of the offense, you're not going to get much defense out of him. You're just not. He just doesn't possess those type of like athletic skills to be a great defender along with a great offensive player. I think with maximum effort, he can be an adequate defender and a great scorer. And honestly, that's great. That is fantastic. If you can be that in the league, you're gonna be good to go. And I think Paolo's got that type of potential. The sweat thing, him losing that much weight per game in sweat, I don't know how big of a deal that is, but it is something to keep in mind. So with all that being said, who do I think should go number one out of the three of them? I think I'm going to have to go with Chet. I just think it's going to be really, really hard for you to pass up that type of potential in Chet. Especially because, even though we talk about Paolo and Jabari having higher floors than Chet, there's no guarantee those guys are working out either. So if you're going number one and you've got a chance to grab someone like Chet Holmgren, who's got that type of potential to be one of the most versatile players on the planet, I think you have to take that chance. I really, really do think you have to just take the chance. You roll the dice. You're rolling the dice on any of these guys as is. So you might as well roll the dice with the one with easily, kind of in my opinion, the highest ceiling. Next, I think the Thunder are just going to take the best player available. Out of them and Jabari, I think Paolo's better than Jabari. I think he's going to fit well with Josh Giddey and Shai, and whoever else they're going to bring in. And the Rockets, having their pick made for them, are super happy with Jabari Smith at 3. He'll play super well with Jalen Green, Josh Christopher, that other super young center that they got. Jabari Smith's going to fit in super well with them, and I honestly think the Rockets are going to be the happiest with getting Jabari Smith at 3. But those are just my thoughts, guys. Make sure you guys leave your thoughts down below. Check out all the linked content, and you guys have a great day.